Hello again, my name is Rolly, ZL1BQD. Now those who've been following along will know that I've been visiting Gary, ZL3SV, and I've had the opportunity to revisit him and ask some of the questions that you as YouTubers have been asking. Now Gary's almost 100% self-sufficient in all that he does in his property, even to the extent of supplying his own water, and I wonder how he does that. Well, come on, let's join Gary and we'll let him explain, shall we?
Yep.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Gary, that's a water ram you've got running there, yeah?
Yeah, it's a water ram. That's how they make steel wool. Yes, this is quite a large one, and what I did was when I put it in, I thought, look, I'm going to have to put something in here so that when there's a flood and the creek comes up with dirty water, I need to be able to turn it off even though I'm not here. So I thought of all sorts of electronic ways of doing it, with having a float switch and solenoids to stop it and all that sort of thing. What I ended up with was just a couple of old buckets or containers. They sit in the creek, and once the creek starts to really go for it, they try to go downstream, which pulls on that lever, which pulls it up like that and turns it off.
And turns it off. That's absolutely fantastic, Gary. I mean, I think I said in one of the videos, there's Kiwi ingenuity at its fore, and just something really, really, really simple,
so I'll just reset
and does the job.
And as you can see, we're away again. Now,
this, how high is that pumping that water? Because I can see that pipe going right up into the woods up here.
Well, that is the inlet pipe, and that goes up there for a couple of 100 metres. And this is galvanised pipe.
Yep.
And when I put this all in, I've primed it and painted it all the way up there. And the reason for that is, well, I just like to make a good job of things. You know, yep. I kind of don't like coming back to a job and walking past it and said, oh, look, if I'd only done this or only done that. The reason this pump is not painted is because it's cast. But this just ticks away. We've had this now here for 40 years. It used to run the town supply for Te Awamutu, and it ran that for quite a few years. So it's probably 100 years old.
Wow, and it's still going strong,
yeah,
obviously.
Yeah. And one of the things I use is a product called Lurethane, I think it's called. It's a special plastic type, nylon type of material, and it's used when they make aircraft parts, military aircraft parts, when they press it.
Right.
And the original piece was put in there when this first came out about 40 years ago. And I put it in there, and I do an inspection on this probably about every 5 years. Every time I look at it, it's just like brand new, and I just close it all back up again.
Right, brilliant.
Now, one of the secrets with a water ram is that the intake can be a problem, because every time there's a big storm, it'll get all filled up with gunk and stuff like that. So one of the things I've done is at the end of the pipe, I've got a T at the end, and a grill on either side of the T. And what happens is the water rushing past it keeps the grill cleaner than if you were just having it straight into it.
Yes,
so it brushes past, keeps it clean, and I can't remember the last time I've cleaned it. It's been that reliable.
Right.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And that weight, there is a pulley up on the tree there with a weight, and that just pulls that up when it triggers this piece here. But no, it's been running, it's very reliable. It will pump around about, it's pumping through 3/4 of a kilometre of pipeline. It's going up to probably 150 metres ahead, and it will do about 2,000 gallons a day. So it doesn't take long to fill the tank up from empty.
No, not at all. That's
Yeah.
brilliant.
And it just ticks away. It's down here in the bush. You can't really, you can just hear it up at the house at night time if you're good hearing.
Right.
And yeah, it does the trick nicely, and that goes to tanks further up the hill from where we saw the big antenna. So
Right.
yeah.
Okay, Gary. Well, brilliant. Let's hop off down through the bush here, and we'll go down to the other
Have a look
end
at the
of,
hydro. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we'll go down to the other end and have a look at this hydro system you got. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.